Right, man. Fight week in your home city. This is the first time in a long time for you to fight in Milwaukee, right?
Yeah, 5 years. Yeah, 5 years.
I mean, how good has that felt, like leading into this, and then especially once you knew that they were coming back here, obviously you were like, I'm fighting on this card. Right?
Yeah, instantly I wanted to jump on the card. Coming off my loss to Who's Here for Amiga, no injuries, nothing really happened that fight. 2 months later, UFC blessed me with the opportunity to fight in my hometown, so I had to take it.
How does that affect you in training camp from kind of a mental standpoint, from a getting ready to go to work standpoint, when you know, hey man, when it gets down to fight week, I don't have to jump on a plane and go someplace, sleep in my own bed?
Yeah,
probably,
it's been a little different, but other than that, man, it's still business. I'm here to get business done. I'm still here to focus on the fight. This is my career. This is my 21st fight now. Yeah, my 21 fight. So I know how it goes. Nothing new.
I mean, there's some fighters who say, I actually like having to get out of town because then I get rid of the distractions of being at home and I have to stay sharp.
I don't get distracted at home either, man. It's always business here. I'm here for training, and my lifestyle is all around mixed martial arts, so nothing changes.
Well, let's talk about the big change for you, not the one of fighting at home, but moving back up 10 pounds. And how big of a difference has that been, and kind of how excited are you to be in a fight week knowing you don't have to get down to all the way down to 126?
Yeah, man, 126 it's a hard weight to get to. Right now I'm very close to weight, eating normal food. I mean, obviously still dieting and stuff, still being focused, but it's definitely a lot easier on my body. I don't get as sick as much. That extra 10 pounds lowers my immune system pretty bad, so I'd go on these fights a little sick.
And how does that kind of affect kind of just a mental standpoint too, just knowing that you're not going to have to deal with that extra?
Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, cutting the weight never was a problem. I'm very strict as an athlete.
Yeah, so you never missed at 125.
Yeah,
right?
Never missed at 125. So there's no problem with that. But it does feel good to have extra 10 pounds on me and to move up a weight class. There's some bangers at 135, so I like the challenge, and I'm here to fight some of the best, and I believe 135 has some of the best. What
was behind the decision to do that?
I mean, obviously what's going on with the whole division, I'm not really sure, so kind of just stayed out of it. But there's an opportunity at 135, and I just had a hard wake up for Who's Here for Amiga. Not a hard wake up, but anytime I get to 26, it's a bit of a war. But it was an opportunity, 10 pounds heavier. I'm like, yes, hell yes, I'll take it.
So I mean, it was part of it you saying, well, geez, I'm hearing these rumors, and like, let's get this out of the way now, and let's just move back to 135 now, and if that does happen and the division goes away, then I'm already here and I'm reestablishing myself?
Yeah, man, I've already started my career at 135. I had so many fights at 135, and I've done really well. And I dropped to 25. I was a little bit younger, more insecure about, oh, these guys are bigger. And now I'm 25, and I believe in myself. I believe in my skill set. And like I said, I think 135ers are, there's more entertainment there. And 125, whatever happens, happens. It's unfortunate, but if I can adjust and stay in the UFC, this is where I feel like I belong and where I want to stay.
I was going to ask if there were any concerns moving back up from just size difference or anything like that, but like you said, you've got a few extra years on you now than you had before. That's making the difference.
I feel like I have a better understanding of my skill set and a better understanding of who I am, and I'm not afraid to move up a weight class and fight guys who are bigger. I train with bigger guys all day, every day, and I do well. So I think 135 is going to bring out a better me.
I mean, a lot of people would say, geez, like, Sergio he's a baby still. You're 25 years old, right? I mean, but you've been doing this long enough that your fight IQ is probably grown beyond your actual physical years.
100%. I've been with UFC for 5 years, and not only that, on top of a lifelong martial artist, I've been doing this my whole life. So, nothing new, man. Just bigger challenges.
Bigger challenges. Rob Font, he's got a little bit of size on you, and obviously he's a guy who he's fought as big as 155 before. He fought at 145 in the past few years. Tell me about getting that call and saying, hey, this is the guy, and
I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to fight whoever they put in front of me, honestly. Don't matter who it is, and if they give me a call and their name's in front of me, I'm going to take it, man. This is opportunities that I won't get. Rob Font is a great fighter, man. I look up to him, someone I've seen to have great performances in the UFC, good knockouts over Thomas Almeida, good submissions. He's good everywhere, and I like challenges, so I'm here to challenge myself. So they presented me this challenge, and of course I'm going to take it.
Is that the kind of thing you have to worry about that he brings to the table, is just that he's got a well-rounded game and he's been doing this for a few years? And
I mean, I've fought people that had well-rounded games and been doing it for years, so there's nothing different. I mean, besides the whole size thing, people really care about that for some reason, but not me. I don't really care about the size,
every time you've come off a loss, you've responded with a win. I mean, is there anything about preparing for a fight, coming off of a loss, that is different for you, that says, you know what, like now pressure's on, I can't have 2 in a row, I don't want to have 2 in a row, and you go at it any kind of harder?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you don't want 2 losses in a row in the UFC, you know, it's always iffy, but I'm not even thinking about that, man. I've made a lot of changes in my life, outside of camp and inside of camp, that, you know, I'm like, I can't go to that L column again. I want a W, I need a W, and I'm hungry for that.
Talk to me a little bit about your future in the division. You've been here before, but now you're kind of starting from scratch, I'm assuming. What kind of time frame do you put on this kind of thing, and do you say, look, man, I want to be the best, I want to get to that kind of a title shot? 2019, I run the table, suddenly I'm in the mix. Is that the kind of thing you start thinking
There's
of?
no time frame, and I'm not really thinking about the future right now. I'm a very present person, so I'm focused on the present, and that's right now Milwaukee, Rob Font. So
your only future Saturday?
Yep, that's my only future Saturday. I'm worried about that fight. Whatever happens after that will happen, and I'm going to just keep on playing it out, keep enjoying this lifestyle and this career. This is a blessing.
What's the ideal way that you want to get it done on Saturday? You got the home fans here. You got, I'm sure, a bunch of family and friends that are going to be here.
Man, I've been going to decisions a lot. You know, I want to show people that I have what it takes to submit people. I have what it takes to knock people out. And I think the 135 division is going to bring it to me, man. I do better when people fight me. So I believe I'm going to come out with either a knockout or a submission.
All right, man. I appreciate it. Thanks
Thank you.
a bunch.
Appreciate it.